So, how's it going, folks? Welcome back to another video here. We are currently at race 6 here, which race 6 is the Skibbereen Derby. So in the combine, every year we have a derby race. We have 2 derby races this year. One is from today's race, which is Skibbereen, and then the next one is not till I think it's 2 weeks, which is Macroom. But for me, this is the pinnacle of my racing. A race point I absolutely love is Skibbereen. I think in terms of figuring out, you know, the type of pigeons that you have, this is certainly a race to do it. So we are currently 254 miles away, and with this week you're limited to picking basically up to 30 pigeons. We do have 30 away. Some of the cocks have been obviously left behind, and some of the hens, so we're just hoping that we picked the right 30 pigeons. As you can tell, some of the cocks left behind are in good spirits too, so you know, it's like anything, we try our best. Obviously from last week, you know, I tried to make some adjustments in terms of the feeding, but then, you know, on top of today's race, the weather outside is glorious at the minute, but it's a headwind, so it's about a 12 to 15 mile an hour. It just depends how strong it is coming up, but it's basically a direct north. So we will certainly figure out our good pigeons today, I would say. Not to obviously get too ahead of ourselves. I mean, I think we need a pigeon extremely motivated to hit for us this day. So we're just getting set up really. As I say, it's trying to manage the rest of the pigeons that, you know, didn't get a race, and we'll see how it will go. So we will obviously try and get some trapping in here. You know, with these races, you just really never know. You can have a good race out of it, or like the last Youngbird's race out of it, which is an absolute disaster. But with the old pigeons, hopefully the experience will come to the front a wee bit, and you know, they'll get a good race out of it. So we'll see how we go. Come on, 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 come on.
Stephen, I can't fly past you, son.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
All right, come here. Hey? Who is that?
Come on, 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 come on.
Where are they coming from? What? Is this another one there? Are they high, Stephen?
Medium, like, I just seen that one.
What's that out there?
What?
No. I don't know how he's a paddock. No? He's what?
No.
He's alright.
Looks like he has something in his mouth. Huh?
Like what?
I don't know, it's a strand or something.
So where did they come from?
It looks like he came out of Belfast and I caught onto it.
And where did the other one come from?
I don't know, I just seen him lapped around that. And it's changed it. Because I had these sunglasses on.
I've never seen anyone on it. No.
That one, I just seen it there. Then that other one, I seen him moving.
Was it finishing when you seen it?
No, she was slightly hard, you know what I mean?
Yes, that's definitely been seen. They have it. That thing.
So that's us, folks. Yeah, it's actually took me a couple of days to get to this point. Just haven't really been in the mood to record, to be totally honest. I suppose this is obviously a side to the sport that people maybe don't see. I don't know. But it's certainly something that obviously with videoing, you know, your week in, week out sort of racing, this is what you're going to come up against really. Obviously we were in Skibbereen. We had selected our 30 pigeons thinking, you know, let's get the best 30 that we had. Obviously as we thought. On the night, I'll just get all these results out of the way. So big congratulations to Big Albert, Jim and Mitch again. Incredible racing from the guys. 3 weeks in a row they've won the Open. So big congratulations guys. I can't fault that. So credit to the fellas. But in terms of our own results, we finished second and third Open with about 6 other pigeons in the top 40. We'll say a big thank you to Rodney, who finished 7th Open with a pigeon bred out of here too. And he was on the phone with me and he's absolutely delighted. And the round of, or the kit of youngsters that he got, he can't complain, they're coming well for him. So it's something I've always said, I like to see it, you know, pigeons go out from our own stock loft, our own race sheds, and it's good to see that they go out and perform not only for us but for other people. So yeah, it's just, I don't really have words to try and help you understand it because I don't really understand it myself. As you see from the video, there's 7 boxes empty, and to be honest, out of this section I'd have put mortgage on them coming well. I mean, you just have to go back through the weeks to see how the team performed for us and how they were flying. Of course, I don't get many clips around the loft because I literally can't go outside the video them, because as soon as they see me, they're near enough to want to come down. But this year has been very different in terms of the way the cocks have been flying. I've never had cocks fly so well round the loft, and I'm not talking, you know, from a standpoint of zipping round and like heading way out to the forest and peeling back. I know we can all talk and say things of that nature, that, you know, pigeons fly. The hens are different. They don't seem to go as well as the cocks. They'll fly okay, but they seem to stick around the house more, and for some reason we've clocked more hens this week than we have cocks, and you know, there's images here I have of like mist in around Carlow. Now that was from day dot, sunrise right through. So one of them photos is like 12:30 in the afternoon. There was other organisations that lived later on, like I think the Nippy went at 1:30, the Fed went at 12:30 maybe, and the South Road Fed went at 3. I don't know, because from what I seen, the weather looked okay. Yes, there was plenty of sort of cloud cover as such, but I just, you know I'm not the only one. I know boys, you know, had real horror stories, not even getting pigeons, and you know, you can sympathise with these guys, because you know, the amount of time and effort, I don't even think about, but it's just time and effort that you put into it, to get something back as a reward, for your own personal pleasure as such. But we have definitely some good pigeons missing, and I just, it's a baffle, you know, talking, you know, with my father, who's been in this position probably more times than he would like. You know, even when he struggles to understand, then it's a big mystery to me as such, because I mean, people look at it, you know, they're just pigeons. Well, to me, they're not. They're more than pigeons in my life anyway. I've near enough dedicated, you know, your life to them, making sure everything, and you're trying to tick all the right boxes. The family suffer, everything suffers in order to get the best out of your pigeons, to see what you have, and these people that I haven't slept right in the last since Saturday. I can't. It's just grim, to be honest with you. I have no other words to try and explain it. I really don't. But you know, I've sat on social media just looking through, you know, straying, and I'm waiting for a ring number to pop up, and for some reason pigeons, I don't know, they seem to disappear off the face of the earth. I just don't know. It's such a mystery. Such a mystery. So, as I say, we've 18, so we've 12 missing. So we'll just have to, I've been trying to brush myself down, because at the end of the day, the other pigeons can suffer, you know, and you still have to put the time into them. But I'll to give you my honest opinion, I've really struggled with it. Because it certainly, you know, even if you didn't get the result, or you know, that nature, but you got, you know, a good percentage of pigeons home, you'd be disappointed. But this just absolutely knocks the absolute welt right out of you. Just knocks the heart out of you. But look, it's not that I'm on here hopefully for people to feel sorry for you, because that's not, you know, I try to be honest as I can when it comes to our own racing. If there's something I have done wrong, or made mistakes, or haven't planned and haven't executed properly, I don't mind holding my hands up and saying, well, I got that wrong, or I've done that wrong. I knew from this standpoint it would be hard racing. Skibbereen, North Wind, it's going to be a real test for pigeons. So in terms of, you know, the quantity of food, they certainly weren't at risk of, you know, losing out in that. They were well packed in that sense. So, and the condition of the pigeons were just as we like them, and you know, I keep looking at myself from, you know, is it my fault? Is it my own fault? But yeah, it just feels like the last Skibbereen from the Young Bird Derby. It's at points like this you do ask yourself why do you do it, but you know, when you sit in the loft and you sit with your pigeons, there is nothing in this world that can give you the peace that pigeons can. I don't understand it, but anyway, as I say, this is not feel sorry or want people to go, ah, well, sure, you know, don't worry about it. You know, it's not that. I just give my honest opinion, and that's it. So we'll move on. Anyway, we do have pigeons obviously kept back because we could only send 30 for the channel, obviously. So we're in a place called Dale, so I don't know, I think the weather's not looking great, so we just have to play it by ear. But I'm just showing you the pigeons, the 2 pigeons we clocked. So second pigeon, this boy here, is a pigeon 75. He as a youngster we lost him 3 weeks, and then he came back in the first race, and he kept him in. We kept him in for a couple of weeks, then I got him trained again, and I think his first race was Ross Cray, and he was the last pigeon out of it. And he went to Fermoy, he was 4th open out of that, and he went to the National in Skibbereen, and he was the first combine pigeon out of that. I think he finished 23rd North section. So he was the second pigeon out of Skibbereen at the weekend. His father is Stevie's Choice, obviously. Stevie's Choice was a great youngster we had the year before. Horrible racer, so that's him. So this here is the hen that was second open. This hen is a bit of breeding from Mick Bats on the father's side, and the mother's side is of a guy called Gary Dodds. She flew the Young Bird National as well. She was her 4th pigeon, and this year she was, the day we had the first 6 in open out of Ross Cray, she was 4th open. She was part of that batch, and obviously second open then out of Skibbereen. So at this rate it's just trying to hold on though. But lovely hen, lovely. So, yeah, big thanks to Mick and Gary